What if there's another version of you in a parallel reality, connected to your every choice? Quantum physics suggests our world is just one of countless possibilities, where every decision aligns you with a different path. Think about it. Every decision you make, big or small, could align you with a different version of reality. In one version of your life, you might have chosen a completely different career, while in another, you could be living in a place you've never visited before. These versions of you might be living exciting lives or facing challenges you've never imagined, yet they're all connected to you in ways we can't fully explain. Now here's the interesting part. What if you could pick up on these connections and hear what those versions of you have to say? While this idea may be hard to prove, it sparks an exciting question. What if the answers you're looking for are already within you, shared across all the different versions of yourself? Maybe it's time to listen a little more closely. Connecting with these versions of yourself can open doors to profound self-discovery and spiritual growth. Imagine facing a tough decision and suddenly feeling an unexplainable sense of clarity. Or perhaps you've experienced a strong, unexpected intuition pointing you in a specific direction. These could be signs, a parallel version of you sharing their insights and lessons. By aligning with these versions, you can draw from their experiences and wisdom, transforming your perspective and creating a life more in tune with your highest potential. This connection is not just theoretical, it's a practical tool for personal development. Just like learning from someone who has already walked the path you're on, connecting with your parallel selves allows you to access their accumulated knowledge. Let's dive into how tuning into these messages can guide you toward a more conscious, purposeful, and abundant life. Parallel realities are suggesting the universe is made up of infinite dimensions where different versions of ourselves exist. These dimensions reflect the countless possibilities shaped by our decisions and energies. From a spiritual perspective, each decision or intention creates a new branch in the universe, a new version of reality where a different version of you lives a unique story. In one reality, you might achieve your dreams, while in another, you face unexpected challenges, all influenced by the vibrations and decisions you emit. Science, particularly quantum physics, complements this view. The concept of quantum superposition shows that particles, and by extension reality, can exist in multiple states at once. This implies that all possible realities exist simultaneously, but our consciousness focuses on one based on our choices and energy. Essentially, your decisions collapse these infinite possibilities into the life you experience. This merging of spirituality and science suggests that parallel versions of ourselves aren't just imaginative. By understanding this, we can better navigate our path, aligning with the version of ourselves that reflects our highest potential. Have you ever experienced déjà vu? That strange feeling where a moment feels oddly familiar, as though you've lived it before. This sensation might be more than just a trick of the mind. It could be a glimpse into a parallel reality. For a brief moment, the boundaries between realities may blur, allowing you to experience something another version of you has already encountered. Another powerful sign is synchronicity, those meaningful coincidences that feel too perfect to be random. For example, repeatedly seeing certain symbols or patterns might indicate that something greater is at play. These patterns could be messages from a parallel version of yourself, using these signs to nudge you in a specific direction. It's as if this other version of you is guiding your journey, reminding you of the unseen connections between realities. By paying attention to these signs, you might discover a deeper understanding of your path and the guidance available from the infinite possibilities around you. Imagine you're contemplating a career change and suddenly you keep seeing the same symbol, a logo, a word, or an image popping up in ads, on social media, and even during casual conversations. This persistent repetition could be a signal from a version of you in a reality where this change has already occurred, urging you to consider that path. These signs are often subtle but meaningful calls to reflect on the choices in front of you. Another common medium for communication is through dreams. Dreams, while often tied to our subconscious, can also act as versions of realities. Particularly those that feel real and linger in your mind might be glimpses into experiences lived by another version of you. If you dream of a life that feels different yet oddly familiar, or encounter unknown people who feel significant, these could be traces of another reality. Similarly, lucid dreams, where you're aware that you're dreaming and can control the experience, are an even more direct way to consciously explore and connect with parallel versions of yourself. Inexplicable shifts in emotions can also indicate a connection. Imagine you're having a normal day, and out of nowhere a strong sense of joy, sadness, or nostalgia washes over you without any clear trigger. These moments could reflect the emotional states of parallel versions of yourself, briefly bleeding through into your awareness, reminding you of the interconnectedness of your many realities. By paying attention to these signs, you can begin to uncover the subtle ways in which parallel versions of yourself may be guiding you toward deeper self-awareness and growth. If you've ever felt like the world around you doesn't quite fit, this strange sensation, often described as being out of time or place, might be a sign that you're briefly in tune with a parallel version of yourself. This disconnection can happen suddenly, making familiar surroundings feel unfamiliar or giving you the impression that you belong elsewhere. For example, you might walk into a room you know well, but something feels slightly off, as though you're experiencing a momentary overlap of realities. These feelings could be subtle messages, inviting you to reflect on your current path and consider alternate possibilities. Intuition is another powerful sign of communication from a parallel version of yourself. That gut feeling, the inner voice urging you to act without a clear reason, might actually be a message from another version of you who has already made a similar decision. For instance, imagine you suddenly feel an urge to take a specific job or call someone you haven't spoken to in years, even though it seems random. Sudden, unexplained changes in behavior can be signs that a parallel version of you is influencing your current reality. You might find yourself adopting new habits, interests, or routines without knowing why. These shifts could reflect a deeper connection to a version of yourself that has already embraced these behaviors, projecting its energy into your life. This might be a nudge from a version of you who knows how important that choice could be, guiding you toward the right path. Everything around us is made of energy, constantly vibrating at unique frequencies. Your emotions, thoughts, and actions create these vibrations, shaping the reality you experience. Imagine that every version of you exists in a reality with its own frequency. Some living joyful, abundant lives, others facing challenges. To connect with the best version of yourself, you can actively raise your energy. This isn't fixed, it changes with your choices. Focusing on gratitude, kindness, or forgiveness boosts your energy, helping you move toward a reality of happiness and success. For example, when you take time each day to reflect on things you're grateful for, you attract more abundance into your life. Daily habits make a difference too. Meditation can quiet your mind and clear away negativity, making it easier to connect with a more peaceful you. Eating wholesome foods and staying active also enhance your energy levels, building a foundation for a higher vibration. By nurturing these habits, you can create a life that aligns with your true potential. The intention behind your actions is just as vital as the actions themselves. Simply following a routine without purpose won't create real change. Every habit you adopt should carry a clear intention and aim to align yourself with the version of you that you aspire to become. Think of these habits as stepping stones, each one bringing you closer to the life you desire. Meditation, for instance, is a powerful way to connect with this future version of yourself. By calming your mind, you can visualize the life you want, Imagine being in a peaceful, harmonious place where everything feels balanced. Let yourself fully experience that calm as if it were already real. Over time, this practice helps shift your energy to align with this peaceful version of you. But the key to success lies in awareness. Pay close attention to your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Are they aligned with the reality you want to create? By staying mindful and intentional, you ensure that every step you take moves you closer to becoming your best self. When you align your energy, you may start noticing signs and messages that feel both deeply familiar and slightly mysterious. Interpreting these messages takes self-awareness, intuition, and practice. At first, these experiences like recurring dreams, déjà vu, meaningful coincidences, or sudden gut feelings might leave you feeling unsure or even confused. The key is to approach them with curiosity and trust. Don't dismiss a strange dream or an uncanny coincidence as mere chance. Instead, take the time to reflect. Write down these occurrences, look for patterns, and ask yourself what they might mean. For instance, if you frequently dream of a certain place or person, it could suggest that a version of you in another reality is guiding you towards something meaningful in your current life. Meditation is a powerful tool for exploring these signs. During meditation, focus on the message you've received and let your intuition uncover its deeper meaning. With patience and practice, you'll become more attuned to these messages, helping you navigate your path with greater clarity and purpose. Intuition is a vital tool in understanding the signs you receive from parallel versions of yourself. The messages might not always make sense at first, but your intuition can guide you toward their true meaning. Trust your inner voice. If something feels right or deeply resonates, it's likely pointing you in the right direction. Once you've interpreted a message, the next step is integrating its lessons into your daily life. This doesn't have to happen all at once. Gradual awareness and small, meaningful changes are key. Applying these insights often involves embracing new ways of thinking, feeling, or acting. For instance, if you feel a persistent urge to explore a new career path, even though it seems intimidating, it might be guidance from a version of you that has already taken this step toward fulfillment. Similarly, a strong pull toward a new hobby or skill could be a sign from a parallel version that finds joy and growth through it. Acting on this guidance not only enhances your capabilities, but also deepens your connection with that alternate self. The importance of applying these messages lies in how they help you create a life that feels more authentic and aligned with your highest potential. Every thoughtful change you make inspired by these insights brings you closer to becoming the best version of yourself. Every insight you gain, every choice you make inspired by these messages brings you closer to a higher version of yourself. This process doesn't just help you grow, it also broadens your understanding of what's possible. You begin to see that your current reality is just one option among many, and that you hold the power to shift into the life you truly desire by aligning your energy and decisions with your goals. As you progress, new opportunities appear, unveiling deeper aspects of who you are. Aligning with parallel versions of yourself isn't just about personal growth, it's about connecting with the larger universe where all versions of you exist in harmony. This alignment transforms your life, allowing you to evolve and embrace infinite possibilities for fulfillment. Every sign, every message, and every choice you act on is a step toward creating a life that reflects your true self across all dimensions. Thank you for exploring this journey with me. If this video inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences, so drop a comment below. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.